Hello everybody and welcome to the Spikes video, and today boys we have qualified for Glendale Supercross. All right, this is the first main event that I have qualified for in 2025. It's taken me 4 rounds. It took me 4 rounds last year as well, so I mean this is nothing new. But guys, ever since I made that switch from auto sit to manual sit, I've really been struggling in these competitive races. I just haven't gotten good finishes, haven't been able to get through any heat races or LCQs, but we didn't have to today. It's Triple Crown format, so we qualified in the top 18. We're straight into the main events. Now I'm going to be showing you guys Moto 3 today. The first 2 motos didn't go too good. I was kind of like dead last off of both starts because I didn't get a very good gate pick. And passing on these tracks, these new aerial supercross tracks, it's very hard because these tracks are so one line. So those motos weren't really good. But this one here, we had a chance, okay? I wanted to have a redemption moto and I wanted to get a top 10. So I need you guys to hit that like button and get prepared. About to get on the gate. Let's get a top 10, boys. Come on. All right, boys. So we are lined up. And we do have an outside gate. I had this for all 3 of the races. Obviously, the first 2 starts did not go well. And so, you know, those times I kind of let everyone go, played it safe, didn't work. So I don't really know if, you know, playing it safe is really viable at all anymore on these very skinny supercross tracks. So I kind of knew that, you know what, I just got to send it. All right, last moto, let's just send it. What's the worst that can happen? And let's see if we can get her done here, bulls. All right, so no real surprise there. Guys that obviously go out really wide, we kind of got hit, but we didn't go down. That was the important part, and so now it's surviving the rest of this lap, getting over the finish line. Hopefully in the top 10 was the goal, and we're going to be sitting pretty, boys. All right, boys, 1 lap in, we're P7. I was so hyped right now. I'm like, there's absolutely no way. All right, I haven't touched P7 in aero race in so long. Every single time I've been coming from the back, brother, and it sucks. I hate it so much. But this time, we're kind of close to the front here, so I'm hyped. I'm excited, and I'm like, all right, now it's time to, you know, get some speed, but just keep it consistent, all right? Fall back to the place you deserve to be in. If that's 10th, if that's 11th, that's okay. But we're not going back to freaking 17th, 18th. That's not happening, brother. All right, this one was unfortunate. I knew Finn was behind me. I know he was faster than me. I thought he was going to go inside there. He didn't. I made just a dumb mistake, lost the back end, so he just kind of ran into the back of me. It is what it is. Like, yes, it does suck because we just got passed by 3 guys in one section, but those are the mistakes right there that I cannot be making because it invites accidents to happen. It invites you to lose a bunch of time. We lost probably about 5 seconds from that one incident there, and you can see I got 3 guys in front of me that are very, very fast, all championship guys, and that was just kind of how all these main events are. I mean, there's just a lot of champions, and there's a lot of fast dudes, and it gets sketchy, but I'm still in 10th here. We're top 10. We're in a good spot. Don't go over the berm there, buddy. You guys got to keep it going. We got to hold it strong here, boys. All right, the reason we just stopped the recording is because you guys can see the person in front of me. That is Neon. He is a Supercross champion, all right, from last year in the 250 class. Great rider, great Supercross rider. But today I want to kind of take a deep dive into what it's like to ride behind Neon in a pro race, because it is a quite interesting experience. All right, so we're going to break down this situation. I'm kind of leading towards the middle of the track. He's on the right side, whatever. We're on off rhythms, so I knew I was going to kind of catch him here because my rhythm was a little bit quicker. But anyway, we get to this point here. He's still on the right side. I'm on the middle. I'm in the air now, and I look down and I say, oh, Johnny. Okay, Neon's doing something a little bit interesting here, okay? He's deciding to veer to the left. Now, I'm in the air, so I'm dead to rights. Nothing I could do. But we are on off rhythm. So in this instance here, we do get lucky, and we can land. If I was oblivious, I think a lot of average riders in this game that just send it all the time would just go full bore straight. And then what would have happened if I did that was I would have gotten landed on, but I checked up. So we're fine. But the reason that I'm slowing down and showing you this is because this is the first instance of a few that we have here with Neon, who again, Supercross champion. You'd expect him to hold his line through the rhythm sections. You know what I mean? You'd expect it from him, but sometimes you got to expect the unexpected. All right, boys, still P10 here. You can see Linz goes down, so we get around him. And we are now in 9th place, just right in the top 10, right where we want to be. There is a pretty big pack behind us. So, you know, that raises the heart rate a little bit, because one crash and you know you're fading all the way back to like 14th, 15th. So these are very trying times during this race. You have to stay consistent for at least the next 2-3 laps, and then you're going to be kind of in a good spot because things are going to separate a little bit. But it was kind of bunching up in front, and I was just kind of riding the wave, boys. All right, interesting few sections there, but we're still in 10th. But I can hear a bike fastly approaching behind me. And, well, it makes sense because that is the MX Bikes World Champion behind me. Kind of pushes me there. But as you can see, cuts down. Somehow he still gets the quad there. I don't know how he did that from cutting down. So kudos to him. I mean, that's a pass right there that I could never make. But that's what the top guys be doing. They be making passes like that. That just, I mean, that's just insane. Because if he crashes there before the whoops, I mean, he's losing so much time. So sometimes you take big risks, you win big prizes. But we're down to 11th. That's okay. We still got a lot of guys in front of us here. Everyone's kind of close. So we're not down, we're not out of it. I wanted to get that top 10, dude. I wanted it so bad, so we got to go for it. Well, if it isn't our best friend here, Mr. Neon. All right, now, I'm pretty oblivious to what's about to happen here, but, you know, Neon, I know he gets a little sketchy. You know, this is my first time racing him, but, listen, man, this was an interesting moment that happened here. So we're going to pause it and do some frame-by-frame analysis again. So Neon is having a little bit of an incident. Now, I see this happening in front of me. The incident happened a few whoops back, and it happened on the right side. So basically what happened was, I don't know, he got a little lopsided. He started doing 360s, but his momentum was carrying him to the left. So at this point right here, I have to make a split-second decision before I hit this whoop. I have to make the decision, am I going to hold my line and hope his bike doesn't keep veering? Am I going to expect his bike to veer? Because that's what it's been doing the entire time, or, you know, what is my decision going to be? I have to make that decision. And so I do make that decision. And the decision is to jump right, because I think his bike's going to keep going to the left. All right, carry the momentum. But unfortunately, that is not what happens at all. I guess somehow, I guess perfectly wrong, and perfectly collide into him. We both go down, and you may be asking, Troy, why are you showing us this? Who cares? You crash into someone. It happens all the time. Yes, it does happen all the time. But watch what happens after this. Dude, I was like, there is no way, bro. We went from battling for a top 10 to, I'm pretty sure by the end of this rhythm section, we get passed for 16th place, bro. We go from P10, P11 to P16 in one rhythm section, basically. Like, that's literally how fast it happens in these pro races. And I mean, that's just kind of how it is now. I mean, the fields are so stacked. It's like, you kind of just have to not crash ever. And even if someone falls in front of you, you got to find a way to dodge them. Okay. I didn't make the right decision there. It sucks, but it does happen. Now at this point, I'm a little bit flustered. I make another mistake there. We're about to get passed for 17th place, which is crazy, but, everyone's kind of bunched up. So, you know, it may seem like, wow, we're so far back in position, but everyone's just right in front of us. You know, a top 10, maybe kind of out of the cards a little bit. I think definitely getting 11th or 12th is still possible at this point. So we got to just kind of push forward and kind of, you know, try to go fast. Obviously there, that's not very fast. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Listen, I was kind of pissed off at this point, because I'm like, things just change so quickly. But if we regain, we get composure, we can get her done, boys. All right, you guys already know what time it is. I don't even have to preface this one. Let's just get into the Neon analysis. All right, so Neon left side, me right side, right? Everything is looking very good at this point in life. You know, I'm just trying to work up, you know, maybe I can get like 11th or 12th. Like, I could leave this somewhat happy. So if you watch what Neon does, Supercross champion, by the way, he left side of the track, right? We already prefaced that. First of all, how does this happen? How do you even acquire this positioning in the transition of a rhythm section? I don't even know how it's possible. So first of all, I have to applaud him, because that takes skill to do. I'm in the air watching this. Like, this is like, I'm watching like a zoo animal. I literally cannot believe what I'm watching. It's every rhythm section. Every single one. He goes from the left. Look at him. He's jumping all the way. He might even jump into the tough blocks. Now, I know this, so I veer to the left. I'm pissed at this point, okay? I'm not slowing up for this absolute piece of poop anymore. And listen, he's looking back. That's the visor of his helmet. He has the look back animation. He's looking back. He knows I'm there, dude. He literally knows. I am now veering to the left because I'm fearing for my life, right? I'm just like, I'm so scared. I'm just trying to pass him. You know what I mean? He lands, I mean, you could see his wheel coming to frame. He lands right next to me, almost on top of me. And then right here across the straight, he hits me. Okay, he touches me, which is not very nice, by the way. And so in this corner here, you're thinking, Troy, you must have punted him, right? You must have sent him to Narnia, right? Like, it's got to be time. I didn't do it, dude. I don't have it in me, bro. I just don't. I mean, respect him for railing the corner like that. Okay, he is fast. Like, that's the thing. He's really good at the game. I just don't understand why he rides the way he does. I just don't get it at all. That's episode 3 of the Neon analysis, boys. Let's get back into the racing. Welcome back to Neon's analysis. This is going to be episode 4. I know we only made it 2 rhythm sections since the last episode, but boys, I just love doing these. All right, we're gonna make this one quick because I know you guys are probably tired of these by now. I'm in the middle of the track. He's on the right side of the track. You fast forward a little bit. He cases the jump. I'm like, uh-oh, this isn't good. His bike turns left. I'm like, all right, I need to go right. He's gonna go left. This all makes very good sense. But before I land, his bike straightens out. So I'm thinking, oh, wow, maybe he goes to the right, but he's definitely gonna hold his line straight, right? There's no way he can go to the left here. So I commit to that decision to I'm gonna go to the left. But, yeah, somehow Neon, I don't know how he does it. He's like a wizard. He ends up still going to the left. Now, he doesn't go that far to the left this time. So I'm like, all right, this isn't a big deal. But when he lands, he continues to do so. Like, he continues going left. And so the inevitable happens. All right, I was waiting for this to happen. Hit the back of him, and now I'm on the ground, do a front flip. So now I have one goal, and that is to put Neon to the stratosphere, all right? That is my one goal, all right? Airstrike locked on, target locked. We're going inbound, brothers. All right, I'm sending myself as SEAL Team 6 to absolutely execute Mr. Neon. All right, that's literally what I'm thinking. So I'm pissed off. I'm riding as fast as I can now. I don't even care what happens. The Eero, though, in the meantime, had gotten pretty bad. Okay, so I'm making mistakes. I'm riding over my head. I try to stand up around that. Didn't work. All right, put me on the floorboards. So now I got this Yamaha passing me, and I don't even know what place I'm in. But then I look above this guy's head, and it says 19th. Now, only 19 riders lined up on the gate for this race, which means in this moment, I was in dead last, okay? I've never, ever finished dead last in a pro race. I don't even really remember last time I finished dead last in a race, like an actual official race. I don't think I've ever done it in an official race. So, you know, let alone a pro race. I know I've never done it in an aero race, but that was another thing. I'm like, I'm not getting dead last, bro. I don't care. I'll get 18th, but I'm not getting last. That's a very sad feeling that I don't want to have. Okay, I got to at least beat somebody. So you can see, make another mistake there. I just got to lock back in because, you know, I am a little bit angry at this point. But I got to beat Neon, and I got to send him to the stratosphere, boys. That's the only thing pushing me at this point. All right, so I got way too antsy. This is what happens when I ride over my head. I just don't make it more than like 8 feet. So you can always kind of tell when I'm just being an absolute idiot. But I mean, he was in front of me. I kind of got excited. Like I was ready to just kind of launch him out of the stadium on that 180, but didn't get there in time. So, you know, now we're in dead last. The priorities kind of switch a little bit because I just don't want to get last place. Also, the leader, TJ, is close behind me, and if he laps me, then that basically guarantees that I get last. I needed that last lap to sort of battle these guys and actually have a chance at passing them. So I had to hold off TJ for the rest of this lap and the rest of the next lap as well. So 2 laps holding off the leader. That's not easy to do. That brother was barking, okay? He was absolutely moving. So we're going to see what happens here. There is a row of these guys, so we can still get a lot of passes before the end of this. Let's see if we can get it done, boys. Tyler gets so close to me here, he almost laps me. I mean, literally last section, I hold it, and we got 17th and 18th right in front of me. This is my chance to get around these guys and not get last place. But I got to clutch up here, boys. I mean, this is a tall task. These guys are fast in front of me. Again, you know, Neon is a champion. Liposec almost won, I think, multiple championships, both the outdoor and the SMX championship. So he's really fast as well. This is just, I mean, it's just a stacked field, you know, and it was like that all day. And it's the same in NA and the 250 coasts. I mean, everything is, it's so stacked, but I just couldn't let it happen. I could not get last place. It's just too embarrassing. All right, 18th is embarrassing too. Okay, it's embarrassing, but getting last, nothing's worse than that. Okay, but also beating Neon, I had to do it, right? Neon right here, you can see goes down. I think he went down like 30 times in this race. I don't even understand how he, you know, the fact that I was even next to him on the track after how many times he crashed is actually a testament to how bad I actually rode in this race. But we do get around both of them, and we do end up getting 17th place, which is terrible, but you know, listen, we didn't get last. That's really all I can say. But on a real note, guys, I wish we had ruts, dude. I miss pre-made ruts. All right, I don't know what it is about this scaling. I honestly thought I was gonna like it. Like, I kind of like the aerial test track, and I like the challenge of it. And these tracks are by no means easy, but I just feel like to pass people and to really get a skill gap, I feel like there needs to be a change in scaling, or we need pre-made ruts, or we need something. I don't know. I'm not really vibing with it. There's a lot of other people that aren't either. I think the main thing though is it's extremely hard to pass people on these tracks unless you're getting physical. All right, and I'm playing EU servers, so the ping, it don't let me get physical. I don't want to do that anyway. So I don't know, man. Hopefully we improve throughout the season, keep getting better. I'm super busy with school too, so I haven't been playing this game much at all, but it was fun to do these races. I still had fun. All right, Neon, listen, there's no beef with Neon. I don't know what he's doing, man. It makes it really hard to race anywhere near him when he just is so unpredictable. But anyways, see you guys next video. This is like what I was gonna do.